We're back in game. Most of the things from yesterday I'll probably have to show off again, because I realized that when I changed some of the settings in OBS to have a kind of profile for specifically YouTube, it put them to the defaults, which was 720p 30, and I only realized that afterwards. So you were having a terrible viewing experience, but now you should have an okay one, even though my GPU is being used a lot. Quite a lot. It probably shouldn't be, but you know, we'll have to see if things start stuttering or dying later on. Oh well. Right, we have our to-do list of things to do. Some of these, again, I'll not be doing today, but I put the slightly easier ones at the top. Supposedly easier ones. One thing I did want to do to start off with, back outside the house, my beacon. Yesterday, we set up another random beacon in the main village. But this time, I think it'd be interesting to do one of mine. If I lay it out here. This is where I plotted a while back. So, the reason why that's there is if I go around the back of my house, so it gets within range. The limit is 50 blocks. There. We are well behind my house. That means the entire house should be within range. And I guess going to the side, it'd be over here somewhere. 50 something, yeah, plenty of distance. So we can work on that. One other thing I do need to do first is set that so I can view that. Good. Cool. Now, I had brown shulker, the poop shulker. Firstly, though, I'm assuming these are all in the right place. Actually, even before that, the things we killed last time, we need to set these up. That'll be way more than I need. That's also way more than I need. Ta-da! 5 beacons, because each one uses 5. There we go. And then cool. There's no, there isn't one in there. They're just all tied together. Ah, that's the annoying part. I have to move them all out of the way. I don't want to pick that up. It's got a silk touch on it. That's why. Before that just bit. 3,200 mile job in Pro Mods. How long did that take? How much profit did you get from that? I hope you had a good time. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, because... Oh, this is where this meets. I have to sort that out. Well... Yeah. Well, that makes it a little bit easier to dig down, then, because I don't have to dig down the whole way. 200k for some hours. Job is job. You did well. You did well. Don't do that too much. This is an old farm, because some of the Cobblemon things that were on a Pokemon Cobblemon server, those roots are used to make various potions and such that you put on your Pokemon and blah 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 blah, whatever. Hello, mate. Trucks are tomorrow, man. How you doing, boss? Indeed. How we doing? Broke in Minecraft? How'd you do that? How'd you break it? How you doing, man? But we should be in good viewing. I don't know what is cobble here. Maybe I need to fill in the gap. Put cobble there before. Of course I don't have enough space. Don't need coarse dirt. I've got enough of that. What I'm doing today is my own one. I want to do my own beacon. This is where the beacons will actually go, so the first block will be underneath there. That's all. Not keen on the game? No worries, that's alright. Mehmet, tomorrow. Tomorrow are the trucks. See, this is the problem with being stuck to one game, you see. The moment I play something else, everyone wonders where it is. Well, what do you mean? Put random extra stuff, because I'm going to be gathering more anyway. This is just a test of purely being a YouTube stream and seeing how the quality holds up. Because I can do way more quality-wise on here than I can on Twitch. Twitch is limited to sort of the encoder you can use, the bitrate you can use, things like that. If you only want tomorrow's one, tomorrow, normal time, but it's a Sunday today, don't forget. So, I'll see you in tomorrow's one. That's all. This won't be a long one anyway. This will be fine. I also hope, I should be quiet even if you can't hear it, but you shouldn't hear music this time. You can hear next door's dog. They do be loud. The neighbour's dog. Because they can see each other through a hole in the fence. I find that really annoying because the owner doesn't control them. It is really annoying. That's too far down. Only need that many. 4 layers. That's all. Do that, do that. Now I know how much else to dig out. Just around here. A few more actually we'll probably need digging out, but I'll do that when I get around. Do each layer at a time. All you wanted to do was install LimeUnlimited. Sometimes they have the versions of the mod for the same game version, but it's a different version of the mod, if that makes sense. So if it's like 1.01, 1.02, they both work for the same game version, but they're still slightly different. Maybe that's it, because I think I had that problem once. I don't know what mod it was. There's a chance. You know what I mean? Hello, Shed. Shed is in. I have my own little shack, I guess. Shed shack. Shake shack. Do you want a Turkish Minecraft server? 75% of the players were using X-ray cheats? That's annoying. That's annoying, no. Don't use X-ray. Some people also play in a way that looks like they have X-ray, like when they're doing tunnels. You dig a bit in a tunnel, then go to the side, and then you dig another one. That's fine. Some people might be suspicious of that, though, but as long as you play normally, good. But that means I'm assuming that they all had really good equipment, really good armor, and they didn't get it legitimately. So that's the sucky part. Can I just purely mark out where I've already been? Turkey DLC, it's coming soon. The little teaser thing was definitely a hint towards that. Because it involves a bridge that's in, if I say mainland Turkey, the bigger part of Turkey. So soon. And to those that haven't seen it, by the way, there was a video that went out within the last hour of them explaining about consoles. No date, because they don't give you a date unless they're ready to give you a date, but it explains quite a lot of the problems they have. And you know what they're doing to work through with them. So, but I posted it on the TikTok bulletin board thing as well, and I said that the video is 30 minutes long. I know some of you can't sit through that for some reason. They don't have the capacity for that. They just fill that in, so I don't keep falling down it. Like that. Lovely. Now the servers you want to active, it's still the phase, isn't it? Even for seemingly dedicated, well, not dedicated, but you know what I mean, seemingly dedicated hosted servers. There's a finite amount of things you can do. After that, you just give yourself a large project for the fun of it. Like, oh, I'm going to build this massive, or like Paul is doing, building the cathedral. It's a cool building, granted, but not everyone will want to do that, will they? It is really interesting. I like how they've done that. I like how they've kept a lot of the commentary in check as well, to avoid any mistranslation, putting it into English. That's a nice touch. Just means you have to turn the subtitles on, but so what? Good video. It is what it is. It's fine. It's still a good game. Whenever people want another phase, you can start playing the phase. I suppose that's why a lot of people, when they do Minecraft gameplay, they just do their own little solo let's play or a hardcore let's play. Because hardcore players, they can keep their worlds going for years somehow. Because they give themselves all the biggest farms. That's the fourth or third? 1, 2, 3, fourth. Yes. 4 layers. Hello, Sub. Check the quality settings, Sub. Is it good? The only problem is, it's probably because I'm recording and whatever at the same time. My GPU is on like 99%. Maybe because I'm using shaders as well, but the shaders aren't on very high. Gotta compromise, you know? It is a lot more complicated. The thing that I completely just didn't really think about is that they mentioned it in the video where they were talking about how, oh, a Unity game, an Unreal Engine game, oh, there's a bunch of things that people have done before you to convert it to being on consoles, but they're not on those engines, are they? They are on their own one, so they got to do everything from scratch, their own way. Looks better than before. I'm glad. I'm glad. Blip, 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 blip. Not that there's a lot of like fast-paced movement going on, but I wanted it to look decent. Another time we'll probably have to fill this out so it doesn't look weird. If you randomly fall in this cave somehow and can't get out and you're surrounded by a beacon. There we go, that should be it. Other than... I need to do one more on the side. One more full layer on all sides. That's alright. That's alright. Because boom, boom, boom like that. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe not that one. Then this. Trapping myself in again. I wouldn't think Minecraft would be hard with it. I mean, I'm using a lot of the mods that sort of help with performance-related things as well. So I guess it could be worse. Could be a lot worse than this. I don't have any problems at the moment. So. HEVC, yeah, I'm on HEVC, because as I mentioned in reply to you, the reason I haven't tried out AV1 is that AV1 works best with 40 series. And if you try it on other systems, it may not like it. So, that's why. More details, yes. Now, if we see the Pokemons running around, you'll be able to see them more clearly. And maybe you'll know what they are. Not that. Or was it that? No, it is that. Because then we... No. I'm guessing the corners here. So then it's only this. That don't look right. It's because it's one too far over that way. This block. There we go. Now we're good. Ta-da! And now... Watch it not work fabulously. The one I did yesterday, I had to move over by one block. Crazy stream, I know, right? Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! And then I have the HUD view on to show where the boundaries of the box are. I haven't assigned the powers yet. Plenty of space behind my house, to the side of my house. Somewhere out there, which I don't really need to venture, but we should be good. Now, can I power them with emeralds? I can. So, speed. Haste. Not that I'd really need a lot of it. Regen. How much grass? A fair bit. You mean dirt? I've got quite a lot of dirt. I have a little bit of area that I turned into a sort of mossy area as well, with the little Pokemons. And then the last one was strength, I think, but I picked regen instead. So I should have 6 things up there. Nice. Ta-da. And we're going really fast. Now, I suppose for the remaining junk, I should really fill in the gap. At least where it meets down here. The dirt people, yes. I should have made a dirt shack, shouldn't I? Would have stood out. Living a life. Don't need the gold anymore. Put that back in there. Put some of this other junk in there as well. I've got more with the skelly skulls. We can do a bit more of that. Bring out all the stone. Bunch of the dirt. Bunch of the dirt. I may not. No, I might. Whether I'm going to actually fill the entire space in. Maybe only the bit that's actually visible. If you were to... Oh. Oh, that's the haste. If you were to accidentally venture down here, as I said. Haste be quick. That's the point. How do I make this look somewhat normal? Kind of like that. And then from this side, more dirt maybe. Sticking out over here a bit, and then maybe just like that. I don't know, it'll probably look weird from the other side. Belarus DLC? Possibly, but it is, I guess, close enough to the region of Ukraine and the Russia area. And Belarus have had a bit of drama, I guess, involved. So they may be on hold as well at the moment, I'm not sure. That could be nice. That could be nice. They're about the same size, aren't they? The two countries. Don't forget their to-do list. Probably a lot. I like to imagine that there's some massive whiteboard in their meeting room type thing that has loads of things on it. Like the next 10 years worth of content stuff. It might have that. I should really pad out with some course. The other thing I wanted to do, I kind of did it a tiny little bit here. As you can see that there's some path blocks. Bit of gravel, bit of path block, bit of podzol, bit of, you know, a bunch of other stuff you make a proper path, but I didn't really lead it anywhere. I could have led it down to here, maybe. Maybe not so. Much wider now than before. Oh. You can change the size of how it appears there, can't you? As far as what you see. There is also a tiny bit of a delay, like it gives you a pop-out chat, so I'm using the pop-out chat, and about a second later it appears in the actual overlay chat. So I'm reading it before it's even there. But I like how this works. Like YouTube isn't fully a live streaming platform, but they're doing an alright job at the moment with it. One thing I did want to test, now that I'm actually on, is I don't know how, if you were to change like follower only mode, the equivalent of follower only mode, can you do that while live? Because there's no function anywhere of how to do that. There's no setting for that. I wouldn't know. And yes, you can delete your own messages as well, that's a cool feature. So I don't know how you do that. Flitchling. BSL, no, this is complementary. Complementary with something else called Euphoria or something. It's a mod that adds a few more features. I turned down some of the settings on it though. BSL's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, sub-only live streams. I don't know how you do that. Little delay, yes. I can't use low latency because it's in 1440p technically. But that's okay. Like if we were to do a test where I say a word and you say the same word when you hear that same word, it will only be like, what, 2-3 seconds, something like that? Yeah, I think BSL looks similar. If I say the word apple, when you hear the word apple, you type it. If you're actually paying attention. That was between 5 and 10 seconds. That's interesting. I don't really know how quick the delay on the regular timing is. 10 seconds, that's not too bad. So there we go, that's mine. I don't know whether to put some blocks on top of it, because you can put some blocks on top of it. Kind of like how I did with the portal thing. I kind of want to do something like that, so it's a bit overgrown. Maybe. But that's that. I can now remove that waypoint, because I don't... Clicking the wrong thing. Don't need it anymore. There we are. 14 seconds behind. Well, you can pause and replay and do it again if you wanted to. What else? Nothing else to do with that. Predicted it, he did. We had relatively the same, you know. Oh yeah, the nerdy delay, that's fine. 7 seconds, that's alright. That's alright. It's not like I need real-time responses, in a way. Like we're at a chill pace here, that's what we're doing. Copper, I have nothing that needs copper at the moment. We don't have the copper golems either. That's in a future version. Again, to those that haven't seen the yesterday, we're in 1.21.1. Nothing newer than that. Apparently, Minecraft is also changing to a stupid thing similar to other companies where they're doing the versions based on the year that they're in. So you're going to go from like 1.21.11 to 26.1.2, something like that. Like, it's going to be weird. It's going to be very weird. But oh well. So now I've done my beacon one, and I can remove that from my little notepad. Bow enchantments. I have a lot of levels. I can try and get some enchantments. I need, because I bought flame last time. What else do you really need? Punch. And there's another one that's good for bow as well. What else? Minecraft bow enchants. Don't worry about infinity, I don't need that. Power. Power is like sharpness, punch is like knockback. Okay. So if I go and get... I still have the books on me. Emeralds, that's fine. I need lapis, though. All the mods? Is that one of those newer sort of mod packs? Back in the day, people were playing on, sort of Feed the Beast and things like that. Oh man, those were good. Those were good. Does it arguably have too many mods though? Sounds like there's too many. A lot of people also using the Create mod. There's a lot in that. Right, Enchantment Hall is, here's the main village, by the way. Here's the other beacons. That was the beacon we did yesterday. Doesn't have the glass on it yet. One of the enchantment places is down here. There are some books in here. I don't know if I could use any of these. Hang on, power. I needed power, right? I said power. Power! These are communal things, so I can use that one. Piercing, breach, protection, fortune, infinity, loyalty, I've already got that. Crossbows, no. Impaling, that's only aquatic mobs anyway, if you've got like a drowned farm or something, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Punch! Well, that was very good. Piercing. Sharpness. I can get rid of some of these. It is a really nice game. It's one of those nice games that you don't really, I mean, you don't really get bored of it. Let's say power I'll keep, punch I keep, sharpness I don't keep, piercing don't keep, that one don't keep, protection don't keep. Still got 64 levels. Projectile, no. Respiration, no. Piercing, no. Sharpness, no. Do it again. When was the first time you played it? Do you know the first time you played it? I've been playing it for so damn long. The game has come a long way. Depth stride I've already got as well. Impaling, that was the one that I wondered about. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Hang on, I'll keep the power 3 because I can merge those two powers together. But the books, or sorry, the anvil, he has in this house. 2023? That's fairly new. Right, hang on. Whoa. Power 4. Does punch only go up to 2? It does only go up to 2, so I was quite lucky with that one. Punch. This is where most of the levels disappear, you see. Is he going to put the impaling? No. Hang on, there's 2 power 4s then. Wait, that's even better. But now I've only got 5 levels, so I don't have enough to now put that on the... Yeah, I need 23 now. But that's all I needed. So I have them. We're good. We're good now. The other one being Riptide for the Trident. Can you get Riptide from enchanted books? Riptide enchant from book. Or do you have to find it somewhere? Can you get from an enchanted book in Minecraft? Librarian, you can, of course. Fishing, you can. And then looted chests. You can get it from a table. Okay. Okay. But, of course, I need more XP, so... Good start with that, though. We could go and do some XP in the end. As that's currently the highest XP we have, for now. I don't know if it's the highest XP farm. Is it the most you can get? It's one of the best. I think Blaze is also pretty good, but we don't have Blaze. Whee! Donut SMP? No, I'm not interested in that type of server, no. No. I've seen some of that person's videos. I think Donut SMP is one of those that has a lot of those loot crates and things, which is also not my thing, no. We need to go down this way. Glide down here. Splat. Come on. And now all you do is go look at them. What I do have... I don't know what it's set up to. There was a key where, like, you could lock your looking axis in place. So it doesn't matter where you're looking, you'll, where you move your mouse, it will stay fixed. Died in 2015? Couldn't find the right server. I think the main one I was on, that is quite loud, isn't it? Was for quite a while. I've played on, like, you know, the largest ones like Hypixel and such. See, some of them are going up and over. Last time they said it was the fences that caused that. Sea level 18 already, see? Hello, Sadness, welcome in. Pennywen, do you have any favourite servers? The one that I used to play on isn't dead somehow, but I haven't been on in a while, so technically no. I don't have any active ones in mind that you can go to. Sometimes I played on Mineplex, and that closed down a couple years ago. I don't know if it's back, but I remember it did close down. I should also... That's 1 damage. That can be repaired a little bit. There we go. 2 swipes. Instantly done. My Sunday's pretty good. How's yours? How's your weekend been? Can you hear me over the sound of the enemy? They're very loud. Level 30. I can remove the bow enchants now, can't I? That server, yeah. Can never go back, sadly. No matter what the game is, you can never go back to the true times when you first played it, because you're not the same person now as you were back then. Even if the server stays the same, you're not the same. And that sucks. That That's a big shame. This could have been far easier if it was a dropping one, because they drop here at about 70 health. 70%. Which is still quite high. It has been sunny weather. We've had a bit of rain, but generally speaking, it's been lovely. We're now truly in spring. Spring is nice. I also don't... I mean, this doesn't have sharpness 5 on it, but... Is there really much difference? It's only a tiny bit different, huh? And you can see at the bottom left how many XP orbs I'm stacking. 500! Soon we'll be in summer. Well, you gotta wait until... June for that. Yeah. It was wonderful. It was nice because you didn't have anything else around that to worry about, you know? You come back home from school and you play all these games and such, yeah? That was what life was like. And now you want to go back. Now, whenever someone has a bit of free time from work or something, you know, they might play it for a bit. And that's it. Then they got to go to bed. There, they've grown up. A lot of people have left as well. It's another contributing factor to the particular server not having many people on it. The ones I knew, they're not there now. Some still are. Let's get to level 50. That gives us a few more attempts at books. Or maybe 51. That's divisible by 3, right? Level 45. Also, back in the day of playing Minecraft, back in my day, to be able to enchant at level 3, you had to reach level 50. Then they dropped it to level 30. How lucky these people are now, because it took you forever to get to level 50. 7 weeks, well, yeah, and then it will disappear, and then you finally get colder again. That's good. That means it won't stay there for too long. I can repair that a bit. 82, 87. There we go. Instantly fix that. God, there's all of them. Some people do. They record a place with Minecraft friends. Everyone's saying goodnight. Year have passed and no one shows up. I remember I've seen, there are some more recently I saw where they just wanted to do like a nostalgic type thing. They're not using any mods. It's just a group of people, maybe 4 people, vanilla Minecraft, and they just play. They may not complete the game in the video, but they're just playing the game. And that's nice. Level 50! Now if I look this way, I'm not looking at the middle of them anymore. So they won't continue to drop. God, that sounds horrible. But now I have these ones. See, this just... Was it a noble or someone else apparently that said there's fences? What can I put there then? This isn't, folk, no. Did you fix the problem? With your browser? Are we good today, for now? Just play and build, exactly. Don't really need all these farms anyway, you know. There's also another channel. They do sort of kind of like life advice type thing, but they're doing it in like a proper chill way while just happening to play Minecraft in the background. There's Solace. I don't know what the full channel name is, but Solace. They're pretty good. It's like, you know, how to go about this type of thing. And in the background, they just have an older version of Minecraft that they're playing on. It's just nice. You know, it's nice to have in the background. It's quite nice. Right. Let's sleep. What else sounds as snoring as well, by the way, which can sound weird. The villagers and such also snore as well. That really confused me last time. Or first time I heard that. I do have enough. Right. We're aiming for Riptide. I don't think we're going to have it, because then you can only use it when it's raining. But oh my god, the speeds you can reach are immense. we can do. I've made a beacon outside my house. So far, that's it. And I've gotten a few enchantments. I've enchanted my bow. Take a sip. Yeah. God, I wish we had channel points on YouTube. That'd be nice. Redeemable point things. You can spend your points on, eh? Right. Piercing. Nope. Quick charge. Nope. Breach. Some of them are doubled up. Density. Oh, that's for the mace, of which someone does have, but the mace you get from like a trial chamber or something. And that's it. No, that's not it for the levels. Don't know why it didn't give me any more. More piercing? Thorns? I don't need that. Don't need piercing. Don't need piercing. Quick charge. What is... One of mine has thorns on it. That has thorns too on it. Didn't want to put on it. Fancy emotes. What are those emotes? That's interesting. Got nosebleed? Please sort it out. Is it due to the temperature? Could be. And I also don't need that. Power 4. Oh no, because I already have Power 5, didn't I? Depth Strider, already got that. And now I don't have enough. Potentially for Riptide. I wasn't expecting myself to get any. I do have this Strider, didn't I? Yes. And the Soul Speed, which becomes very annoying. It's nice in the Nether, but it becomes very annoying when you accidentally step a pixel onto Soul Sand, and way too much speed. Way too much. I don't know whether to keep that. What does Thorns go up to? Thorns enchant. Thorns 3, maybe? 4? Oh, 3. Thorns 3. I was going to say 4. Yeah, damn. Could combine them. Do I have enough XP for it? Probably not. Let's see. I'll apply. You maybe? You sure? Too expensive. Can't pay any more on that. So I will get rid of that book then. Well, can I put it on a different piece of armor? I'm assuming all of the armor is going to be too expensive. That one's got Thorns 1. 23 levels. My God. Only report and block. No, I guess not then. The way to do it is by atting the person and then, like Sadness did. There's no like direct button to do that, sadly, no. Right. You have to add. You do. That's for next time. When I have more XP. What did I say the level was that I needed? We could go back up to that level, because it didn't take me too long. 23. That's not too bad. There's me getting up to level 50. Let's go back. Let's do it again. Level 23. One of the big Pokemon over there that's just continually spinning around. Don't know why. Pepe emotes would be nice, wouldn't they? That'd be nice. But no. But no, sadly not. Ta-da! Come along this way, eh? They move very quickly, don't they? Ooh, here they come. God, there's so many. Level 23. Can I just for now. Level 23 is what we need. Look at how quick it goes up. It's like half a level almost every time. Too much to count. If I only use the free cam to go above ground, if I do that, you can just see how many of them run along. That's a lot. I don't know why there's a waypoint for loot there. Maybe it's something where I visited but then never removed the waypoint from it. $22. There's the 23. Just give myself a few more in case it scams me and it goes up. I don't know if it adjusts. 25. That'll do. 26. Go check it out. That's very far away, my man. That's very far away. 2,000 blocks. There's that other end gateway portal. We've only done the thing once, which we only have one end gateway at the moment. Because there's been not much point in getting more. It's that one up there. That is where you could put the wither if you were to do it that way around. And then other than that, there's not much here, you see. Unless if anyone did want to reset the portal. Fire charges, or whatever they're called, the crystals. So, we have the XP now. Okay. And my memory is just so bad where, like, the moment I've done something, like, towards the next step, I'm thinking, okay, what now? And I've just said what it is. I know what I need to do. I'm like, what do I need to do? Paper motes, you can use them. I mean, they might show in the overlay. But, you know, double check. The anvil. Where is the anvil? Over this way. And because I'm having a brain fart again, it's for the bow, isn't it? Boom, boom. Power 5. Very nice. There is a tactic, by the way, apparently, where if you've got your bow in your main hand, you've got your sword in the offhand. Apparently, shooting with the bow will give some of the powers of the sword. I don't know whether that got patched out or got fixed, but apparently they can sort of work in tandem, which would be very interesting. Any other games? Not a lot off stream at the moment, no. This is the kind of thing I've been doing quite a lot of off stream. I played City Skylines every now and then. That was a nice one. Had a little phase of playing City Skylines 2. Town to City is a nice one. I do want to play that again. I do want to play it on stream because it has a Twitch integration thing. So I might do that during birthday one. So you can be the villagers of my little town. I you know, a lot of banners because I guess he overtook the town. He colonized the town. There's quite a few of them. It's quite a lot. This I made. Little dog, and then people decided to put their own dogs here. They were a bit damaged. Not sure why. There is a cat somewhere. Because I can hear it every now and then. I don't know what this is. Just a smelter? Crafter? Something? Bossing? I know, right? These are more Cobblemon related berries. That's your cooking pot. There's just so much stuff. Unfinished house there. So, bow is done. Trident we can't get any more of. Ice for the diagonal path. I need a lot. Try the lever? No, don't do that. Never press random levers, man. What goes in there though? You bone meal things. Is it a plant random stuff? Any bone meal? Oh, pasture block. Oh, what I was also going to show, by the way. In whose house has it? I think this one. Your PC. This is what's all some of the other ones that I have collected over time. But the book, the Pokédex, has just thousands more. I don't know what chest it's in. Is the farm? It is. But for what though? For, like, you bone meal the crops, but then where do you put the to then bone meal it? I don't know. That's also another little... It's got a lightning thing there. Click it. No, I'm not clicking random things. No, I do kind of want to go and get ice. That's why I have one of the other shulker boxes. Piston shouldn't be there. It is likely that there's a dirt block underneath that then. And I guess the dispensers just continually bone meal it. Because they have there's a moss farm somewhere as well. Right. Ice is down here to the south, this way. No, we're not going to go kaboom, but I'm just not going to touch things I don't know about, you know? I don't know it. There's a cave down there. Never try random levers, no. A lever, you spent 3 months building next to your house and you pressed it. See, it can happen. That's very, very unfortunate, sadness. I did have a waypoint set for where the ice was. I should turn that back on. Oh no, it's here. Giant, and there's a few villages, of course, but I've explored those. And there's a swamp with a witch hut right next to it. What I want, though, is the ice spikes. Checked out that portal as well. These spikes. Imagine easiest to use render distance loads in like that. Yeah, that'd be impressive. Is this a walrus? What is this? Pillow swine. Interesting. Small crabs. Normal mobs. Don't need any of those. No, I'm not going to hit it. They don't hit you back, though, apparently. Iron. Nice. Maybe I should have done this during the day, because... Remember, was it Filzer? Filzer? His unfortunate rise to fame. I'm sure he had a decent audience before that, but his main rise to fame was when he lost his hardcore world to a baby zombie. That sucks, doesn't it? Right. This will fill up my inventory very, very quickly. I should also have dirt, shouldn't I? Go from the top down. Yeah, that was the first time I saw of his content. And now he does quite a lot of stuff. Has he made a new world since? Has he dared to do it again? I don't need all of that. It's going to take a while, because you need 9 ice blocks to make packed ice. And then, let me put them in the orange one, actually. I know I said I was going to put some in there, but the other ones have quite a lot of stuff. Actually, no, put it in the brown one. The junk goes in there. Stuff I don't need right now. Sure. And then the ice goes in there, blue ice as well. Why do you pack it? Because, so it's stronger. Packed ice doesn't melt. Either. So that's why you can use it in the nether, which is what I'm gonna do. Favorite Minecraft player? Gonna become a Minecraft YouTuber, yeah? No. The only way this works is I have things to do. If I give myself things to do, then it's kind of interesting. Is that a zombie? It is. Give myself things to do. And then at least it's somewhat entertaining, you know? Admin! I was a Minecraft admin as well. On the server that I played on quite a lot. I do like that it adds like a punch sound sometimes. So I'm assuming the stream quality still holds up despite that there's a lot of particles going on. No music? Good. This is what it normally gets. Normally sounds like. This is packed ice, you see. Bit of packed ice underneath. So I already have some packed ice. The lower levels of these piles will already be packed ice. Holes? Good. Because sometimes there's a lot of particles. Now I need this one. Kappa gets changed? It does. It does. Because I think Kappa is because it's a Twitch thing. You can't just yoink other emotes unless you do it the third-party way, like SabianTv did. Because that's not official, so it doesn't really matter. In the face, that's fine. There is a plugin I'm using. It's not turned up very high though, where it's a region of interest is what it's called. So if I highlight it around the face more, it will prioritize some more of the encoding to that area, which is nice. Which is nice. Maybe I'll turn it on more, but then of course it uses more rendering, so. No normal fish? No, Pokemon. What is that, Sadness? I'm not killing any of the Pokemon. I don't need to do that. Why would I do that? If that's what you're implying. There's a creeper nearby as well. Could try out the bow, couldn't I? What am I doing? I could try out the bow. Nice. Yeet he goes. Have to check that one out. Bet that has a funny name. It's a penguin with an ice block on its head. Need the snow, don't need the snow. Didn't bring a crafting table with me. Should have done that, to be honest. The villages have some, though. Dragon, face of a dragon. Are you implying, like, Yoshi or something? That's a Mario thing, that's different. Whoop. Swinub. Like swine? It's a nub. It's a nub. Ender Dragon. Oh. No, I have no personal needs, I guess. I don't need to do that. Not yet. There we go. Quite like that. Because you don't get as much XP as you did the first time. Can kill it. With the amount of stuff I have now, I would need to craft crystals. These. I have Ender, Gas Tier, which I collected some, and whatever. And then you place those around the portal, and then it magically respawns the dragon. You can kill him more than once. But that's not on my to-do list. 4 of them, yes. This tower now. Just this tower. Dragonite was my best. Does it look like an actual dragon? Oh look. Sunrise, chat. Just watch the sunrise. Watch all the mobs burn away. I could just, of course, just look it up. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Nailed it. Look at that. It will pause when I tab out though. Dragonite. Oh, I think I've seen this before. Oh, that's quite cool. Not bad. Just have to pass, not let 5 minutes pass so I can actually pick those all up before they despawn. What do you think of the channel? I've seen the channel. I've taken down one of their videos before, because what they sometimes do is they post the content, like the lazy content of just driving through people. Some people enjoy it, but if they take the perspectives from us, like Zum Zum used to do, OGs will remember Zum Zum. He's like the OG hacker person. He used to intentionally do things in front of staff, like warp around a lot. and you could barely click on them. That kind of thing. All Ghost does is just, it advertises his cheat, which he made himself, which is extremely sketchy, and if you download it, you deserve anything that will infect your PC. Because it's no doubt going to happen someday. It's very interesting how many people, they download the cheat, and then they get surprised when it has dodgy things in it. Where's the name come from? The name is from two artist names. It was made back in like 2015 or something. From Krewlex and Krewella. Put the two together. They were two very big acts back in 2015. And I thought, hey, that sounds cool. Is the name taken? No, it's not. So I will take it. Had to look it up first. So last year was 10 years of the name being a thing. I did make a video about it. Yeah, that was on. It was during the SES Drive because they also asked as well. Because everyone has unique gamer names, don't they? You know, if I were to ask all of you, where do your names come from? Every single one of you would give me a different answer. So on this stream, yeah, I thought I'd do a bit more because I changed some of the settings. I was annoyed about how the quality of yesterday's stream wasn't good. So I thought, hey, I'll do that again. Oh, we're getting some ice. So yours? The name Thook? Yeah, where's that from, eh? Does it mean something else in Estonian? Because folk just, like you calling, he's a nice folk. It just means people, person. No, I said Estonia. What do you think I said? That's because that's where he's from. Jolteon. That sounds cool. What was I going to look at? What is this one? There's no baby there because they go and attack you. Sfeel. That's cute. It's a blobby seal. I guess that's what that's meant to be. The other one, where was the penguin one gone? It's gone. I was going to look at it. It only shows certain messages. I don't know why. Maybe it automatically tries to block some. I don't think I have any preferences on as to what content gets filtered. Make it make sense. Good. Listen properly. Crab Brawler, get it? Because he's got boxing gloves on? Genius. This is blue ice, so I might get more of that. But there's actually these pillars. This is all blue ice. Did your other one send? Probably not. If you can't see it in the overlay, or you can't see it in the general chat, then probably not. No, this is packed ice. Packed ice is fine, though. Packed ice is fine. Just means I need to craft it just once, instead of twice. Real name? I don't give out my real name. You can call me by Krew, and in fact, even if you did know my real name, I would probably respond more to Krew than the name, because I'm so used to hearing it. My own name sounds very weird to my ears now. Don't forget, have the chat set to live chat. I don't know what it considers top chat messages, if you can filter between that. Always have it on live chat so you see everything. Oh, that's satisfying. All that glass. There was a thing that some people believed in where if you smashed a mirror or a piece of glass or something like that, you got like 7 years of bad luck. I don't know where that number came from. But I wouldn't be surprised if people still believe in it. Would it matter how you smashed it? Probably not. It's ice. It is indeed, but it has a glassy texture, so I guess if you were to break it, it would be similar, wouldn't it? And we're full. What I can do now, because the Endermen were actually very loud, we'll turn that back up. There we go. Don't need to mine anymore. What we do need, though, is the village. Anything else? No? Ooh. Cryogonal. It's got a sad face. So much better than breaking glass. At least it's quicker. That looks really cool. I don't know what it does, though. Look at them up there. The villagers over here. Surely there's a crafting table, right? Some villages have crafting tables. Maybe only in the central houses. Ice? Is this, it's more packed ice. Blue ice, I think, is the stuff that's really near the bottom. That's where it is. Because I swear I've destroyed some things just purely made of blue ice before. More packed ice. But could it be that? That still looks like more packed ice, though. Can hear the wind. Have you got one in here? You got one? You got? Nope. I guess they don't have one. What is this? Poor ugly. Why would you name it that? It's not nice. Calling it ugly. It's not nice. Articuno? No. What does that look like? The legendaries. He's tumbling around. That maybe that's why it's called sphere. Because it's like a sphere. I could quickly. Can I do? Can I commit a Minecraft sin here and not cut the entire tree down? I should do that. Right. Now we switch to the crafty bit, and all we need now is that. Except it doesn't show up. Oh no, because it's... There we go. That. So now... we craft all of it. That's a lot. Because this will be used, eventually, to get to... in the nether... over to the Wither Skelly farm. Just slowing down the stream, Mahmoud, I apologize. I apologize. I do not speak Turkish, so I understand it may be difficult. It's another reason why I need to slow down with my speech. There is also a closed captions feature, but you can't use that in the quality I'm streaming at. 1440p. Dugong, great name. Some of these have really funny names. Interesting names. All of that, I don't think, even if it's spaced out by 2 blocks, I don't know if that'll be enough. That's why I was bringing all the shulkers with me, really. Planning them out. But the E-chest, maybe? I think E-chest was just a YOLO type thing. For people to put their nice things on them. But because we also have keep inventory, you might as well just keep all your good stuff on you. Blip, 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 blip. That's such a good sound, that. And no, you can't put shulkers in shulkers, otherwise that would be insane storage. You'd have infinite storage. Crazy. You can have bundles, though, which are made of leather. They're small little chests. But every time I tried to craft one, it didn't work. Oh, I filled up my inventory again. Oh, some of that is blue ice. I think it looked darker. Unmodded? No, I'm pretty sure it's a base game. There's blue ice. Pretty sure it's a base game thing. There was the crafty tables over here, wasn't it? Surely. Surely it was. Just realised I didn't need to run over here to go and get it all back, but, you know, I'm near the village now. Packed. Lovely. And now all that is blue ice, which is probably not enough, but that's a decent number. 4 years. Oh, man. That's a while. That is a while. Alright. Where's Iron Farm as such as over there? I guess my house is basically in there that direction as well. So I head over that way. Because I'm near the MF. Swamp. By the way, we also have these towers. I don't know if they might be Cobblemon related, because they have gilded chests in them, which I have 1 in my base. 1 leather and 1 string. Sounds easy. I'll check it out. I have some. Are these... flight duration 3. The more gunpowder, the longer the duration of it is. There's my neighbour's base. That would mean mine is over this way. Because there's the beacon. Another easy identifier of it. Gradient. There's so many. No, it isn't veggie. It's not a chug game. No, it's a particular Minecraft server that we're playing on. How are you doing? The ice I don't need at the moment. So there's more there. Which I can make 1 more block out of. 1 more. Incredible. Fantastic. Love that. Jigglypuff, I have. Jigglypuff is some people's favourite. I have seen that, because She-Wolf is also playing through one of the Pokemons, one of the older ones, and Pokemon is in that. Jigglypuff's in that. Laying down like a chud. Hey, you deserved it, man. You deserve a good lay down. Not a problem. Oh, there's some here as well. Put all that in there. Like that. I don't know what feature of one of the mods that is, but if you've only got 1 item in the shulker box, it shows you what it is on top of it. The moment you put something else, obviously it doesn't. Cool feature. I like that. Not bad. So, gather blue ice. That's fine. Trident enchantment we didn't get. I need a lot more XP for that. Make more beacons. I'd need more withers for that. Storage. More chests, probably. Chocobo's tooltip. Probably is that, because it also shows you what's in them. But I do like that that shows where you've named it as well. Just some of these mods I probably don't need, but they're just nice. You know? Nice features. Beacon stuff. I think that'll do. I've done some more of those things. The list is a little bit smaller. I've got bow enchants. That's 1. I also had Lord knows amount of barrels up here just with random junk. These gilded chests. If I go that, see the opening animation? Kind of cool. It's like it has gold in it. It's very nice. Belt, it has a buckle on it. If they existed IRL, I think we'd be in danger with how dangerous some of them are, how powerful some of them are. But for the passive ones, yeah, those would be kind of nice. Those would be kind of nice.